A million?
Not a
1
million.
million XP net.
Yeah,
Sounds
one.
about reasonable.
What level are you?
What?
$1 billion.
He's being
Bullshit.
dramatic.
He is.
So dramatic.
You can be a millionaire and never pay taxes. First, get 1 million.
That's
Second.
not too bad.
Yeah.
My
Don't pay
2%
tax.
gave me 8,792.
Yeah, one trip around will be
How much
well out of
XP
it.
do you have into 14?
Huh?
How much XP do you have into 14?
Alright guys, we're trying this again. There we go, raid pop back. We just got back in. And we're trying this again. It's been going good tonight. We've, I think I came here at level 11. And, closing in on 14. So it's been a good night. Just kind of doing loops around Carfin. The gear is shit here. You get a lot of poop. But really, that's it. I think we've had one blue drop the whole night. So at least the inner part of Carfin is not very good. Going in. If you got any questions, guys, go ahead and hit me with your questions. I'll try to answer them. I'm just wanted to get a little bit of streaming done tonight. I'm just gonna have a chill night streaming. No cam tonight. I'll try to answer your questions. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Cam, how you doing? Hey, Ann. Oh, you talking about on YouTube or just all over AM? How you doing, bud? I'm just having a chill night. Just trying to chill. I'm getting my grind on. Yeah, there's a lot of it, isn't there? What do you think so far? Are you enjoying the game so far? Nice. Well, we are in the biggest dungeon right now. The biggest outside dungeon there is in Alpha 2. The Tower of Carfin. You can see it on the map. If I can get it right here. This is Tower Carfin. This is Miralith node. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It does remind me of the old days. The leveling is very much like the old days. And down fast. It does reduce it, but if you are killing stuff fast enough, then it's still worth doing. 1200 per kill, so it's pretty good. These mobs are not very easy though. They're pretty difficult. You really have to watch where you're standing and stuff. Got to kill the hellhounds first. A lot of silencing mechanics, stuff like that. They throw a lot of poison on the ground. Hey, Dark Mitten, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're at Carfin, my man. How you doing? Just having a laid-back, chill stream. I wanted to get a little streaming done tonight. Let you guys see what we're up to. I've been grinding all damn day. Closing in on level 14. We just had the servers go down on us a little bit. They were doing some kind of load testing or something like that. But the queue's been kind of funny tonight. It's been putting us in a queue whether we were 1 or whether we were 8 or 10 or 21 or whatever. It would all just launch us in together. It was hilarious. Oh, zombie behind us. Good to hear you, game. I'm 13, getting ready to go be 14 there, Dark. Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing you in here when you get in here. Make sure you put that application if you're interested. We got a lot of people putting apps in, I think. Yeah, the queue's been kind of funky. One of the things I'll tell you about this, Dark, is if you come here, the loot's not very good. Not very good at all. Oh, that person's dying. There we go. I love Gambit. Gambit is the best spell ever. Basically what Gambit does, Aeon, is it goes ahead, it will take your life that you have and give it to somebody else, and then they get pretty much full health. It's an insta spell too, so it's very nice. It's really an oh shit button. I'm rocking the short bow tonight. Working the levels on the short bow up. We're getting ready to do our loop here. We've just been doing this loop for a while now. I got the group muted right now so I can go ahead and hear you guys, and don't want you guys to hear any trade secrets, so yeah, it's a great spell. I love the Bard class. If anyone has questions about the Bard, more than happy to answer. This is probably the class I'm going to main. Depending, we'll see what the Rogue and the Summoner are like. You're doing Mage right now is great. It's really good. The guys here in the guild have a great AoE combo, and it's just I don't know exactly what it is, but it's devastating. It does mass damage. They have a lot of utility mages. There's really I've played all the classes that they've had so far, and to be honest with you, there's no class that I would really talk shit about. They all have their merits. They're all fun. Other than some slight balancing that they might have to do, I think they've done a pretty damn good job keeping it fun for people. Tank, this might be the best tank I've ever seen in a game. He's going to be fun in PvE and extremely fun in PvP. And how often have we seen that? Oh, no, I see the word. I'm glancing over and I see the word server wipe, Dark. You're scaring me. I don't want to hear that word. No server wipe. No. Oh, shit. Oh. Bad touch. Bad touch, bad touch. Let me see what you said there. But I don't. You know, let's hope that there's not any server wipes. I mean, we're going through a lot of work here trying to. Now we know it's very possible that they might have those server wipes. It is very possible, and what I keep telling people is I think the server wipe will happen if somebody, and really I should say probably when, if and when somebody finds an economic exploit and really takes advantage of it. That's where I think they'll have no choice but to, unless it's only 1 or 2 people, to wipe the economy. So that's the only, or unless they run into some kind of bug that makes them force us to wipe them. So, excuse me. Yeah, hopefully not for a few weekends. I mean, the goal here for us is to reach as high as we can go in this test, and you know, I want to explore a lot of the crafting. I want to be able to do a lot of caravans and stuff like that. But I can understand if they get some kind of bad economic bug, you know, them having to do that. But Guild Wars, Node Wars, all that stuff, I want to experience all that stuff a lot. What guild are you in, Dark Mitten? My gear is absolute shit. What is the max level? I believe the max level... yeah, I've heard different things, Aeon. I've heard that it's 25. I've also heard that there isn't a max level. I mean, we've seen level 50 characters, but those have also been GMs. So, I really don't... You know, I don't really know what that means. The augment system is not in yet. So, I really think that it'll probably be somewhere around 25. Maybe we can go higher. Who knows? You know, who knows? None yet? You haven't found a guild at all yet, huh? Uh-oh, we got... You always want to get the Hellhounds here first, because they're kind of like Slate Wolves. They do a lot of freaking damage. Give him a gambit. Ooh, somebody just got gibbed. These guys hit hard in here. They're no joke. Oh! Can you imagine how this is going to be when you have another group outside that you're fighting as well? I mean, it's serious shit. Oh, look, people left me, people left loot here for me to take. Aha. You guys are you having a good time, testing things out right now, Dark? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat this Tootsie Roll that I raided the Halloween candy. And the loot goblin. Yeah. How you doing, Velmus Warden? What's up? I am a little bit of a loot goblin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lot like Steven in that aspect. I see shiny, I pick it up. But look, this place is full of shit. We always get droppings. So you can count on here coming in and getting lots of shit. You spent a few hours doing the quest trying to prove it's not bugged. So yeah, every ton of fun. Did you guys make sure you did the plunder quest? Because I honestly think the plunder quest is pretty broken right now. You can go from pretty much 1 to 7 in about 45 minutes, maybe even quicker. And I'm not sure if that's intended. I kind of hope that they fix that, because I think it really takes away from the beginning experience of doing the quest early on. Vale says, beat the droppings out of them. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. If people die, I'm just gonna blame you guys for distracting me. My gear is absolute garbage, though. I think I have a magical power rating of like 58 or something like that. Let's see. Magical power, yeah, 59. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that, 21 glint. These guys will drop like, they'll drop like 80 glint, you know, because it's on a round robin system right now for us. Ow. So. But, you know, for anybody who's not in a guild, hey Pockets, what's up, my man? For anybody that's not in a guild, you know, of course I'll throw out a recommendation over Overlord. But you really need to find a guild, because if you're really missing out, there's just so much stuff that you're going to be able to do with a guild. And remember, one of the things that's really special about a guild in this game other than the content that you're going to be able to do with them, gear is completely different. So it's not like other games, the bind on pick up and bind on equip gear. Since your guildmates are going to get better gear as time goes on, either through crafters or through loot drops, they're going to be able to pass that gear down to somebody. So that's going to affect everybody in the guild. So that's something I think a lot of people are not taking into account. Yes, the social aspect is great. Sorry I'm not on camera tonight, guys. I've been up. I got a little less than 4 hours of sleep last night. I haven't showered today, and my hair's not done, and I'm sitting in my underwear. So I didn't figure you guys probably wanted to watch that on stream. So yeah. But I'm just sitting in my recliner, just chilling. But I wanted you guys to see the Carfin. Looks like we're gonna pull them. We run out here a little bit. Yeah, hand-me-downs, exactly, Vale. And that's what's really gonna make this game special. It's gonna stand apart from the other games. That costs extra. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, don't die, Rue. I'm using a short bow right now on my bard. I have a short bow, and I also have a scepter and a shield. But they're all ghetto. I mean, I think they're just copper. You can see all the poison on the ground. So that stuff will kill you real quick if you step in it. Kind of like the goblins. You know, you step in that shit, and you're going to be in a world of hurt. That ability you're seeing me do is my Divine Shield, or whatever, Shielding Dance. And it's really nice. Ooh, Hellhound. It's really nice, and then I use Flourish, and then I'm able to shield everybody that I come in contact with. Is your guild? Yeah, we have Mirrorlith. We took Mirrorlith right away. We're building a stoneworks and a blacksmith in Mirrorlith right now. And then Narc's on our server as well. And he's in Winstead, building a cookhouse and something else. And one of the other people that we know took Jova, and they're building a lumberjack place right now. So everything's going pretty smooth. Everyone, for the most part, is working together. Not too much ganking. Some shenanigans, but not too much. I expect more of that to happen in the next few days. But not too bad. Oh, you got Halcyona? Which server are you on? I'm on Lenneth. So, yeah, I'm on Lenneth right now. Now, there is PvP. They can take your node over. I don't know if node sieges are in yet, Aeon. There will be. I don't know if it's in now. They can declare node wars. But I don't believe you can take a city through a node war. You actually have to siege it. So I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. You know, and there's different kinds of node wars too. They have objectives and stuff like that, and then of course you got guild wars, and you could really mess with somebody's economy on their node because you can go harvest all their materials around the area, and if you make it barren, it takes longer for this stuff to respawn and grow back. So that could really impact the guild negatively. Jamie pulled Firebrand into Winstead, lol. What level is Jamie right now, Vale? I was hoping Jamie was going to come on our server, but no luck. I'm not sure what server Jamie went to. I miss him, though. We got a lot of other streamers here. I think Pirate Software is here, and I'm told he has like 6 guilds. Heroes Gaming Group is here. and they're a very large community guild. So I expect there's going to be a Nice Gaming is here. I'm not sure if it's his guild that he's running, but he's running with the Syndicate Guild, I believe. So yeah, we got quite a few people here. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm glad you stopped in to see me tonight. I'm between a rock and a hard place right here. Do you know what level Jamie is, Vale? Hopefully we're going to do Tumak within the next week or so. I really hope. So oops, that's not on. We did Tumak on one of in the test, and we were beating them, and then the servers went down. So we never got to experience it. Of course, other people were doing Tumak and they were cheesing them because it was some kind of an exploit or bug or whatever. But we obviously want to be able to do Tumak legit because we want to learn the mechanics of them. So we'll be trying that at some point. You want to stay tight to the wall here. You don't want to aggro stuff. You can see stuff over there. We don't want to be aggroing that stuff. I think when we get, he's looking for more people to get to level 14 tonight. And then when we get 14, we're going to start, he wants to start going inside to Carfin. We're going to get deeper in there. Uh-oh. He is way too close to the wall. Way too close to the wall. Get out of there. What weapon and class are you guys rocking right now? What class are you really enjoying? Dark, you said you're using a mage, and Aeon, and what class do you think you're gonna try? And how about you, Vale? What class you rocking? Jamie's level 9. He must be streaming too much. He must be getting distracted by streaming. Fucking slacker. That's how you tell him that Peon said he's a slacker. Only 9. Come on, man. I'm like almost level 10 in lumberjacking, and like 5 in mining, and 6 in hunting. I've had time to gather and level. What's his excuse? He must be talking to the community too much, is my guess. Probably doing a lot of streaming. Uh-oh. No dying. I don't know if you can see that when I cast that Gambit spell. It really is awesome. It saves somebody's life in a heartbeat. Let's see. We're probably going to Skeleton Knights first. You're on a Fireball Mage. Now, you want to try to stay... I'll give you a pro tip. I got some really good mages. We got some really good mages in this guild. And the AoE mage is the way to go. Explore that route. And I think you'll thank me later. You'll want to use a combination of spells. And, yeah. I don't want to ruin it for you, give you too much info. But there are very destructive builds out there with the AoE mage. So try exploring that a little bit. You're leaning toward the Bard, Aeon? Well, the Bard's a good one. It's got so much utility. It's amazing. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Oh, God. See these? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's got so much utility. It's got, you know, you can shield, we can heal. Uh-oh. You can heal, you can mesmerize, you can stun. You can insta-heal with the Gambit. You got these great melodies and stuff like that. There's just so much you can do with them. It's just a lot of fun. Man, look at them all. It'll be fun when we start digging deeper in. I would imagine in the next night or well, I don't know if this weekend, but certainly probably next weekend we're gonna dive deeper into here. I'll see if I can get the stream going for that once we kind of get it on farm mode and get used to the mechanics of everybody. Yeah, definitely check it out. Now, I'm kind of the same way as you, Vale. I like, and when I play a mage, I kind of like to just go down one route. And I think that's kind of what we're used to from, like, WoW and stuff like that, even back in Dark Age of Camelot. But in this one, you really benefit from using your other skills. Oh, look at that, guys. 76. Wow. Polished tin belt, too? Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Hell yeah. And I got 76 glint. And a bunch, like 17 dim glint. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's what I'm talking about, boys and girls. Always check that white loot. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, that's nice. 17 armor, 4 magic resist, 2 con. Polished tin belt. If you guys don't know, to convert some of this glint, because the glint takes up a lot of room, if I want to turn my dull glint, and you can check out my YouTube, I'll give you a bunch of other tips. If you want to turn your dull glint into dim glint, you just right click it. And you can see right there, it right clicks it. When you guys are out there, whether you're planning on being harvesters or not, make sure you gather everything, because your nodes are going to need them. I think they told us one of the buildings that we have is going to cost 1,200 copper or something like that. I mean, that's a lot of copper, and copper is not easy to find. So keep that in mind if you're planning on building up buildings. Farm everything. I'm getting close, 14 guys. Getting close. Getting close. If you guys got any questions, you know, go ahead and shoot. I'll try to answer them the best I can. One question I would have is, geez, Peon, why isn't your damn melody on? That's a good question. I wish I could answer that, because I'm an idiot. Well, actually, one of the things is when you hit escape, a lot of times escape will cancel your melodies. So if you're planning on playing Bard, keep that in mind. Man, I've been talking so much, my my voice is going numb, or hoarse. Oh, ice! Oh, no. No. I hate losing people. So what are your guys' overall impressions about the game so far? I mean, I would say other than some of the queue issues that people were experiencing yesterday, which has been much better today, I think that it would seem it's been a pretty positive experience for most people. Hey, how you doing, Survival Hermit? First time chatter. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Let's see what's your question. You have phase 3 of the alpha is supposed. Yes, the phase 3 it will be persistent, and if by persistent you mean 7 days a week, yes. I believe it comes out on May 1st, Survival, and that's probably a good time to come in because a lot more content will be added in by then, and obviously the server stability will be much improved by then, and probably more of an afterthought. So that's a great time to come in, especially since it's the summer. I look forward to seeing you in there. If you have any questions in the meantime, though, feel free to, you know, look me up and let me know. Always send me a message. You can find me on YouTube, same channel name. Try to give you guys informative videos. This is Tower of Carfen, for all those that don't know. It's the biggest dungeon, basically. It's an outdoor dungeon right now on Vera that we have. It's the one you usually see in all the live streams. Do you think Phase 3 will get pushed back? No. No, I don't. I think that they're going to stay on target with their stuff. Now, as they've said before, Survival, that some of the stuff that that is supposed to come out, like say on December 20th or something like that, when the second phase starts, it might not be ready right when it comes out, but I do believe that the phases will go on as planned. It would have to be something very staggering, I think, for them to delay those actual dates, because the game is up, and right now it's on the weekend. Come December 20th, we're going to be going 5 days a week, and of course, May 1st, it's going to be 7 days a week persistent. And honestly, I've been real happy with the way that the servers have been performing. Other than the Q monster getting us, and they're figuring out stuff every day with the numbers they're getting, and it's getting better and better. Oh man, the game is, you know. It just depends on what kind of person you are, Survival. I mean, if some of the bugs are going to bother you and the disconnects are going to bother you, then maybe it's better you stay away. But if you just want to experience the game and be part of helping them develop, and you already have Phase 3, I would just say just jump in, pay the extra $20 and see you on November 8th. Just upgrade it. Because the game is a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. I'm looking forward to, I'm doing carpentry. I'm looking forward to building, working on caravans so I can make my caravans better, stronger, doing a bunch of caravan loops, because that's going to be one of the big gaming loops, is doing the caravans. But this game, don't be fooled, this game is old school. This leveling is old school. I'm almost 14, but I've been grinding my ass off for, well, since it came up. So yeah, it takes a time commitment. It's going to reward players who put in the time. Steven always says that you're not going to get a participation award for participating in this game, and he's right, and I love that, because so many other games we put in the time, and then some guy's either swiped a card or done something else, and next thing you know, it's caught right up to you. So I hate that. And the sense of pride and community you have in this game, you know, nodes wanting to work together and alliances and stuff like that. If you're an asshat in this game, your reputation's going to get known. It's going to get known. Hey, there we go. Ding 14. Woohoo! Oh, I got another. Let's see. Let's get a. Let's do penetration. Let's see. We got Saga. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my Saga? There it is. Alright. Yeah, I hope that everybody is enjoying watching it. It's a lot of fun. I don't know what some of the other streamers are up to. Do you train new spells, or you have, like, I have my skill tree right here, which you can see all these skills on the wiki, by the way. Right now there's no respec cost, so you can respec and try things, which is really nice. So I'm able to switch skills a lot. I won't be able to do that in the future. But no, you don't have to train them. You just have to click on them which one you want. It's a tree-based system. You got to get the first tree before you can move up to the second tree, and so on. And you can't take them all. You gotta pick and choose. Survival says a problem with MMO games, in my opinion, is the mega guilds locking out the content. Do I think anything in Ashes will help prevent it? I think that while there's going to be big guilds on this server, like I'm in a big guild. The Overlord has 270 people or so. But there's another guy on here, Pirate Software, who he's running 6 guilds. So let's say that 6 guilds of 300 people. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. But even that, with the numbers that they want to have, when you're talking, you know, eventually 15,000 people being on the server, and who knows, maybe more once they get all the server meshing stuff worked out. It's going to be hard to, if a guild is really gating content and stuff like that, it's going to be hard for the world not to come against them. And they'll go destroy their node. And, yeah. You piss off enough people, and the world will work against you. I think diplomacy is the better way to go. It's simply because there are so many people. And honestly, let's analyze that a little bit. Do you know how hard it, just imagine from a guild leader standpoint, how hard it is to manage one guild of 300 people? More or less trying to handle 6 guilds of 300 people. So what are you going to do? Are you going to have an alt, you know, control the other 5 guilds? That's going to be a royal pain in the ass. It's also probably going to cost you some extra account money. It'll protect you from people trying to take over the guild, but that's just a bad idea. And so on the flip side, if you have, you're going to have super trusted people to run your other guilds and hope that they do what you want them to do. And that's not always the easiest thing to do. It's like herding sheep when you have that many people. So it'll be very interesting. I think a lot of drama and stuff like that is going to come from the bigger guilds, and I could definitely see the smaller guilds, the 50 to 100s, that make good friends, make good alliances, being the strongest ones in the game. People who can call on other people and say, hey guys, you know, these guys are doing us, because nobody likes a bully, right? Nobody likes a bully. So that's kind of the way I feel about that. But, you know, Steven himself is from a very large guild. His guild had thousands of people, the White Order. So I don't think he's going to discourage big guilds, but he also is putting a cap on it at 300. So, oh, I got a Grim Harvester behind me. There he is. Used my ultimate there. I don't know if you guys saw that. It basically throws out little heals all over the place. The experience is pretty good. I mean, look, I just dinged, and I'm already at 3.6 in. The goal is tonight to get level 15. after that. Your concern is if you can't beat them, join the mentality of casual players. Yeah, well, you're gonna see a lot of that, especially in the streamer guilds. You know, but they'll come. You know how streamer guilds are. They're gonna come and they're gonna go and stuff like that. This game is the only game that I make content for. Only Ashes on YouTube and here, and that's it. So I don't plan to play any other MMOs. This, you know, I'm 52 years old. This is my last damn MMO. I don't have time for another, you know, 10-year development of any game. So this is it. I plan to enjoy this game, and you know, I've always been one of those people that, I wouldn't say bounced around a lot, but I've played a lot of different MMOs. And I've always been kind of jealous of the people that said that they played EverQuest or Ultima Online for 20 years. And I kind of wish in a way that I did that. You know, after Dark Age of Camelot and when WoW came out, I thought that, well, games are just going to get better. They're going to get better and better, and they're going to keep improving. Wow, was I wrong? It actually went in reverse. Corporate greed really managed to screw the MMO player over, and we've actually regressed over the last 20 years, and who would have thought? But I think, you know, I don't think, I know that Steven's got us back on the right track, and other games will follow his lead, I believe. Oh, shit. One second, guys. That hurt. You see how much damage that did? I would just join, you know, I would look at the forums, and on the Ashes forums, they have guild recruitment over there. And I would just look for guilds that fit your personality. I think time zone is a big concern, because a lot of the events are going to be happening in prime time. So you want prime time to be in your time zone. So like I'm central, and most of my guild, we plan on going on a central server. So that's important to me, because I want to be, you know, available in prime time. I don't want to, you know, have to be home an hour early because it's on East Coast time or something like that. DAOC was your first MMO, like, yeah, Hibernia all day. Yeah, I remember leveling up at the Finns out there in Hibernia. Hibernia was my first realm. I did all of them eventually, ending up with Midgard. I think I liked Midgard the most, but yeah, Hibernia was the first one I did. It was awesome. I remember the Finns. I remember my son at that time was only about a year old, something like that. And I went to the washroom, and I came back, and we were farming the Finns out there with a group, and you remember how it is. You know, everybody waiting for spots, but I was in, and I was playing, and I went to the washroom, and I come back, and we're all dead. And we were all dead, and I'm like, what happened? And they're like, oh, you just started running into the Finns. And you remember those were, you know, bring a friend mobs. So they killed everybody. And I'm just like, I looked at my son, I'm like, Urgh. Yeah, that was one of my favorite memories of that game. That game was special. It really was. I mean, and I've told people this before. You know, what I really loved about Dark Age of Camelot was kind of similar to this, the way I feel. Because if you listen to the live stream that they had yesterday, and you listen to their lead producer, he's a big Dark Age of Camelot fan. And I've actually talked to Jacob, and I have good feelings about the directions of this game. I don't want to share what he said, because I don't think I'm at liberty to share that. But I'm very happy with what I believe the direction of this game is going to be. So yes, I very, very excited. Oh, what I was gonna say was Dark Age of Camelot, one of the best things about it was, I remember when we leveled up in that game and we got to level 50. You know, me and a few other guys that I met through the game, we leveled up together in Darkness Falls, and we came on out, and we're like, all right, man, we're level 50, let's go kick some ass. Man, we went out we went out there, all three of us, and we got our ass kicked by one realm rank 5 guy. He just tore us all a new a-hole. And we're like, you know, and we could have been like everybody else, like nowadays, that cries and whines that the game's overpowered, blah blah blah. But we said, you know what, we got a lot of work to do. You know, we got work to do. So, and that's exactly what we did. We went to work. Didn't matter how late we got into the game, because I didn't get in there right when it started. You know, we just said we got work to do, and that's what we did. And that's what I hope people, you know, do the same thing about here. It'll be a little bit easier for new people who are coming in here, because taverns will be developed. You know, shameless plug for the Hidden Dagger Inn. I'll have nice beds that people can lie on. But, you know, nodes will be established, so the monsters will be more developed. And they'll have better rested experience and stuff like that. So, it'll be a little bit easier for them, and our alts to level up. If you're new though, guys, you just want to ask a question or anything like that, come on in here and ask your questions away. Please don't hesitate. Doing a little bit of Tower of Carfin right now. Outside dungeon. Look at that sky, guys. I mean, jeez. The graphics in this game are absolutely beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground
Hey,
lair.
thank you very much for the follow, Survival. I appreciate it. Always use more followers. Just coming back after taking about a 2-month break because I was a first wave tester and I was afraid I was going to say something on stream. So I decided not to stream during that time. Are you in Jamie's guild Survival, or do you know Jamie, or what guild are you in? Are you currently in the testing now? Or did you say were you the one that was the phase 3? I can't remember. I lost track while I was fighting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, phase 3. Okay. I would suggest looking at those forums, my friend, and you can always put in oh, they came too close to that. They got a skeleton knight. You can always put an application in Overlord if you like what you see here. We got a lot of friendly, knowledgeable people. But I do think we're going to be filling up at some point. Oh, stay still, stay still. There we go. Boom. If not us, then certainly check out, you know, the forums like I suggested earlier. Find one that fits your tastes. Yeah, definitely look for the right kind of fit. You know, there's going to be some guilds that are strictly going to be, you know, like economic guilds and stuff like that. Also, like mercenary guilds where they're going to run caravans and charge people for protection and stuff like that. I could see that being a big thing. I could definitely see that being a big thing. Hello everybody new to the channel, welcome in guys. We're doing a little bit of Tower of Carfin tonight. Just trying to level up. I'm on my way to level 15. Looks like we're gonna back out here. We got a lot of baddies here. A lot of baddies. Oh, absolutely, 100%. The economy is going to be fabulous. You know, people keep talking, like, Intrepid said in the test here that they're really going to try to avoid a wipe, and one of the things that I keep telling people is I really believe that they will try to avoid a wipe, but one of the things that will wipe us is somebody finding a game-breaking economy bug that destroys the economy. And we all know, you know, via New World, how that works out when the economy gets ruined. So I can understand if they have to wipe under those circumstances. So the key and the goal is now to try to find every one of those bugs that we can find. They have a really good anti-cheat system that they've developed. Oh shit, more about catching people before it gets too bad than actually trying to detect it. They have a lot of systems in place that are going to be able to find people, you know, heat maps and stuff like that that are going to point them to trouble right away. That, you couple that along with the in-game GMs that they're going to have, and I think we're, you know, on a good track to taking care of the exploiters and cheaters. I'm personally looking really forward to doing caravans. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night I might try to stream a caravan. You know, probably get stream sniped, but I don't care. I think it'd be fun. I want to see what it's like. I've run a few of them, but they were bugged before, so I didn't really get a chance to. I completed one or two, but they didn't have anything in them. I didn't get a chance to fully experience the commodities because it kept bugging out on me. I did get to fly a dragon though, and that was very cool. I got to fly a mayoral dragon. Very cool, very fun. How's the game coming in on your side? Is it looking nice and crisp? Looking good, sounding good? I got it on cinematic right now. I think it's on high quality. I didn't put it on ultra. So it should be coming in still pretty good. I'm running a 4070, so I probably could put it on ultra. I just haven't yet. Looks great? Oh, good, good. I could put it on ultra. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Let's go ultra. See if it makes a difference. Like my gear? Oh yeah. I have really shitty gear. I have not had good luck finding good gear. What time zone do you play in, Survival? You play in, are you EU, or are you US, or East, West, Central? Yeah, find a time zone the first that picks that you really like. Central? Oh, okay. I'm just outside of Chicago myself. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm Canadian. People keep telling me I have an accent, but I don't buy it. I don't think I have an accent. I just talk normal. I think I talk perfectly normal. Now my wife, I'd say she has an accent. My wife's Filipina. But I don't know. I guess I do have an accent to some people. Uh-oh. Somebody bit the bullet. Probably tried to play East. Yeah, there are a lot of big East Coast guilds. Uh-oh. Look at all that poison on the ground. That's just nasty. You know, just take a look at some of the lighting and stuff in here. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And in the morning, we're out there doing the Highwaymen event. It's so gorgeous. You can see the sun coming up, the fog, hovering over the road. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to tell you straight up, this combat feels good. And that was one of people's biggest concerns, was how does the combat feel? And in my opinion, the combat feels really good. I think in every one of these classes I've played, and they're all fun. I really do believe people are going to enjoy this game. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is nothing compared to what Steven has planned. So just stay tuned and keep watching if you're not sold on it. And man, this is gonna be it's like an online Dungeons and Dragons game for that's real time all the time. Like when the story arcs are functioning, and I don't know if they're functioning now or not, what we're doing here will have an effect on the world. And that's what's so cool. People who fail events, it will have an effect on the world. So every server is going to be different. I mean, how many games can you say that about? If you're new to the channel, guys, you're popping in, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm an open book. Phase 1 tester, Alpha 1 holder, leader of men. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions if I can, and if I can't, I'll try to find out for you. That's why I made this channel. That's why I got into content creation, is because I wanted to share my passion for this game. And I wanted to try to help people learn. Because I do believe this is going to be the next next best game. And boy, has it been a long time since we've said that. Far too long. I love throwing a tomato at people. Jeez, look at all that green shit. Huh, he died right there. Not sure what we're doing here. So I'm looking at my harvesting stuff. My crafting is level 5 right now for carpentry. My gathering, I'm almost level 10 lumberjack, and somebody's building a wood shop in Jova. So I'll be able to make my apprentice axe over there. Mining, I need to work on a little bit more. Herbalism, just doing that for weaving. Hunting is 6.5. I want to do animal husbandry and hunting and taming, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Let me find out what's going on here. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull up Discord.
I was tanking level 15
Yeah.
with 1 stars on them. Like, dude, I would get 2 shot. I had to like taunt, keep aggro, and just like kite like across like these little islands.
Easy.
Easier places that are brain dead sound good until you realize this.
Just type to them. They're all talking here. My guess is they're probably taking a break. It's Overlordy. It's our alt guild. So let me ask you, Survival. Have you thought about pulling the trigger and just paying the extra $20 to join on Phase 1 on November 8th? Or are you pretty intent on just coming in on Phase 3? I don't know. I think you're going to be drooling by the time you get to into Phase 1. I don't know if you'll be able to control yourself. One of the things in this game, guys, is never stay still. If your group is waiting on doing something and they're not killing shit, getting experience, go out there and gather, do something. Oh yeah, Artisan System is really fun. I mean, it's its own really big game loop, you know, and processing as it is, for 25 timber, it takes you 25 minutes. It's a lot. Oh, you don't have the, well, you know, stay tuned. You know, they haven't rolled out the official content creator program yet, so between this and the YouTube channel, if I'm lucky enough, maybe I'll get into that and maybe we'll get some keys to give away. We had a few guys that had to relog, so we got a few minutes here. Oh, your computer? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just bought a new computer myself. What I did was, because I knew this game was going to be intensive graphic-wise, I bought a new computer, and then I have a 3080 on my old computer, an old Alienware computer, and I use that one strictly for streaming and for creating content. And the 4070 power spec is my that's my gaming computer. So it kind of keeps all that stuff separate, and it's nice that way. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to set up that way, but it gives you guys a better experience. And that's what it's all about. I want you guys to be able to see the game clearly. See it in all its beauty. And what's really cool is that, you know, the nighttime, nobody's really seen it yet unless you were an alpha tester. But when, like right now, you can see the current day cycle up here. So we got an hour and 36 minutes before it goes to date or to dusk. And then we're in the current season of spring. So we have 11 days before it turns to summer. And it's really neat being able to see the seasons change. And also, as far as like farming and stuff like that, there's farming and certain flowers and even animals. They all have certain seasons and stuff like that, times a day that are best to get them. The game's just so in depth for being, you know, an alpha. This is better than most games that I've played that have been in full launch. So here you got Halcyon, and you need to be an apprentice, so that's after level 10. And then this is 10. I gotta make a guide on all that stuff, a mining guide. Let's see, it's more halcyon. Just gonna chop this wood right here. Put my epic speed on. The sounds are getting pretty good, the trees and stuff like that. They're not as good as a New World yet. I'm hoping that they keep working on it, improving it. I'd like to hear more of an echo. Can you mark the nodes on the map? You have one mark that you can do, like, let's see, can I put it down? Yeah, you can put like that little mark right there, map marker. But you can see the nodes pretty clearly. You got this. You got New Ayla. You got Jova, Halcyona, Winstead, and then Miralith. This is the one that we own. It's a pretty big map. It takes you quite a long time. Oh, nodes and minerals? No, I mean, no. I don't think they have enough map markers to do that, Aeon. And they're not always. Some seem to be static, but a lot don't seem to be static. And what I'm really interested to try, and I haven't because it wasn't functioning yet. They have, I don't know if you played Star Wars Galaxies, but they have the survey system with the tools, and that is going to play a big role, I think, in finding some of these harder to find resources, because you're going to put the pylon down and it's going to help you find them. Like copper right now is one of the big ones that a lot of people seem to struggle with. And the bigger the tree gets, or the larger the node is for the minerals or stone, that's when you're going to get like 5 of them instead of 2. And also I have a feeling that there's a better chance to get rarities out of them if they are, you know, been around a little bit longer. I don't have any room for any of this stuff. I'm just gathering it for experience. These are snowdrops. I do need to find some flax. If I find flax, I gotta find that. Do I have linen still? Oh, I think I lost it. Oh, that thing's bad. I want to stay. The ocular, that thing really hurts. It's a 3-star. That hurts bad. I'm gonna avoid that like a plague. Check the maps. Like they're not going in yet. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? For some reason, our node can do 25 logs in 12. No, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Hey, don't argue. Take it. Maybe you got some kind of buff or something, bud. That's good. Yeah, maybe you got some kind of... Oh, man, there's a lot of these oculars over here. They're guarding the ash trees. What the fuck, man? Leave the ash trees alone. I'm getting a little tired. Just want to do a little streaming tonight. Show people a little bit of Carfin. We're waiting on a few people to get back. Uh-oh. Hang on.
Spread out in the areas where you level. Like
Hey, hey,
hold on.
NDA, bro.
Visual.
What's going on,
NDA.
guys? I
It's
see you
only
guys
a
rolling out.
visual in the air.
What am I
You can
missing?
say whatever
Oh,
you
that's
want.
Never mind. Continue.
Wait,
I'm gonna go take a 3-hour nap then.
What's going
I'm
on,
gonna-
guys? I see you rolling out.
Yep. So
yeah,
oh,
servers are going down shortly.
Oh, all right.
is that
Roger that.
Peon?
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're gonna go hang out on the PTR for 3 hours because they're bringing them up to test a build that they're about to put over here on these servers.
Oh.
So So those
no.
that can go to the PTR are going to go hang out on the PTR. And then...
I'm gonna
What?
refresh my brain for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
time for me to go to sleep.
What does that entail?
And then when we come back, we're going to get some more XP.
It entails that once this game started, I've only slept for 4 hours in total.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like,
I
Yeah.
slept for 2.
well, enjoy your nap then.
I slept for
All
2.
right,
I
And-
didn't get to play the first 10 hours.
Yeah. I played for, I don't know, it was a lot of hours.
I got fucked by the
Dude.
queue.